Hi everyone. An important part of networking is mentoring. Maggie's husband Martin has been my mentor in photography. There was no official title as such, but he used to give me little tips about photography, and every time he told me something, I had many more questions. I emailed him my photos and asked for feedback. I still remember the deer photo that I took for the first time at Denham Massey. The deer was in a clumsy pose. The background had a big, ugly white van. Everything from the foreground subject to the background was in full focus. The viewer would not know where to look at. It was a really bad photo. I know that now. But back then, I was not looking at my photo. I was reliving the experience that I had when I was at Denham Massey taking the photos. It was happy for me to see those deer right in front of me. So when I looked at my own photos, it did not seem bad to me at the time. I thought my photos were good. But unless somebody told me that they were bad and made me realize the difference between good photos and bad photos, I would not have improved. I would not have become a better photographer at all. But Martin did this in a very gentle way. And in his latest email to me, he told me how to give feedback. Giving and receiving feedback is a very important part of mentoring. When you give feedback to somebody, Martin's advice is not to focus on their weaknesses and list out all the weaknesses in what they have done, but to focus on their strengths and to encourage them to build on their strengths. And if there is something glaringly bad, then he says to let them know, but couch it in a gentle phrase. Let them know in a way that is not dismissive or it is a highly critical remark. The idea is that they have to improve, maybe not immediately, but over time. We should not make them disappointed and want to give it up altogether. And the way to receive a feedback is also that somebody who is ahead of us, a more experienced person, is giving their valuable time to review our work and provide feedback. It is our duty to be grateful for their time, thank them, improve, and when we have improved, to keep them updated on our progress. Martin says there is a joy in it for those who teach. It is rewarding for the mentor as well. I am very thankful for Martin to have been so patient with me, because every time I emailed him, I had a whole list of questions. I knew nothing and I wanted to know everything. When I was new to Manchester and I was new to the photography club, I asked everything from how to print the photos, where to get them printed, what size was appropriate, what mount should I buy, how should I paste the photo to the mount. I even asked silly questions like where I can buy a glue stick, is there an appropriate aspect ratio, how to give a title to the images, how important is the title. I just had a whole list of questions, and it takes a lot of patience to answer so many questions, especially at once. Now you might be thinking how to find a mentor. As filmy or as corny as this sounds, I believe that when you look at them, you will just know. When I looked at my husband for the first time, I knew there was a connection, and 1 week later we were married. Same goes for Maggie and Yasmin. I just knew that I had a friend in them. Martin has been my mentor, and same goes for all my teachers as well, right from my nursery days till today. When I look at them, I just know that there is a connection. It's not simply that it's said that eyes are the windows of the soul. As a mentee, it is my personal belief that it is our duty to build a connection with our mentor. We cannot just go and ask, will you be my mentor? When you notice somebody more experienced, who is friendly and who doesn't mind guiding you, you can ask for a little tip. A few days later, maybe you can ask for feedback. And of course, when you are asking for feedback, it is obvious that you should have done a little bit of work beforehand. You should have your first draft ready, and they can give feedback on that, on your first draft, for you to improve. And then you can build upon your strengths. You can implement the tips that you have got from them, and at a later stage you can ask for more feedback. If you are putting in the work, I am sure that your mentor will also be happy to help you. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening.